Dear students, in this session you are going to study the logical operators and equality operators available in Verilog. Okay, let us see one by one. First, let us study about the logical operators. What do you mean by the logical operators? Operators performing the logical operation, they are called the logical operators. Let us see the symbol, operation performed and number of operands required for this logical operators. Okay, there are the three main logical operators are there in the Verilog. In that, the first one is called whatever one vertical bar and bottom dot if we have written, then it is called the logical NOT or the logical negation. It requires how many operands? It requires only one operand. Next one is the two ampersand signs. It is called the two ampersands. How you are going to write? So how you are writing the and, no, symbol of the and. Okay, that two and if we have written, then it is called the logical and it required how many operands? Two operands. And two vertical bars if you have written, then it is called the logical OR. It required how many operands? Two operands. Okay, and another one point you should understand in the logical operators is that in the logical operators we are having the two types of the operators. They are called the unary operators and the binary operators. Already in the arithmetic operators we studied about the unary operator and the binary operators. What are the unary operators? If the operator uses only one operand, then it is called a unary operator. If it requires the two operands, then it is called a binary operators. So what happens here? In the logical operator, there are the two operators are there, that is unary and the binary operators. Logical NOT is called the unary operator, whereas logical and the logical OR are called the binary operators. Okay, and another one point here you have to understand in the logical operators is that always the logical operators evaluates for only one bit value. It may be the 0 or it may be the 1. Okay, another one is there in the Verilog, that is called but what? Ambiguous. Okay, so what happens? This logical operator always operates in only one bit value. It may be the 0. Always 0 is nothing but what? The false, and 1 is nothing but the true. So let us see in this example for the logical operator. Okay, so what is this symbol? This symbol is going to explain you about the comment line. What is the comment line? Already you know. Comment line is a non-executable statement. Let us take the A is equal to 3 and B is equal to 0. If I evaluate A logical and B, what is the answer? A is equal to 3, B is equal to 0. What is the AND operator here? It is going to evaluate 0. How it evaluates? It thinks that A is equal to 0 means logical 1 and logical 0. What is the answer for 1 and 0? It is 0. Similarly, A or B. A is nothing but 3 and next B is nothing but 0. 1 or 0. What is the answer? 1 or 0. R is nothing but what? You should get the answer is equal to 1. So you are able to get the answer is 1. And this is what your NOT of A. NOT of A is nothing but what? A is equal to 3. 3 is nothing but it is logical 1. So A is equal to 1. If you are having A is equal to 1, what is the NOT of A is equal to? It is equal to 0. So NOT of A is equal to 0. Okay. And similarly NOT of B. What is your B value here? B value is equal to 0. So when you are having b is equal to 0, and what is not of b? Not of b is equal to 1. It is equal to 1. Okay. Let us hope all of you understood about the logical operators. Now let us see the logical operator example for the unknown value. Okay. If I applied any unknown value, so okay, just now we have studied that x is called a one unknown value. If I applied this logical value for the unknown value, then what you will going to get the answer. Here let us take a is equal to 2-bit. It is a 2-bit value. Its value is 0 and x. That is why it is called 2 bits. Similarly, if here you see I have taken the 2 bit of 1 and 0. That means your a value is equal to 0 and x. B value is equal to 1 and 0. If you evaluate a logical and b, then what is the answer? Its answer is x. Okay. Remember that in the logical operator, if any one value is x or the ambiguous value x, then its value is equal to x only. Whatever may be the values, your value is x only. So now let us see the another one example for the logical operator, that is, if you applied the logical operators for the expression, then how it is going to evaluate. So this is an expression. So what I have taken, a equal to 2, logical and b equal to 3. What happens? This answer is equal to 1 when this a equal to 2 and b equal to 2. Correct? It evaluates 1 if a and b are true. That means if a value is equal to 2, then this b value is equal to 3, then it is going to give you the 1. Okay, otherwise what happens? It evaluates to 0. Okay, this you are going to study in the next class, next session. Okay. Now let us move to the relational operators available in the VHDL. What are the relational operators are there? Okay, so actually if you want to relate, means we need the how many operands? 2 operands. Okay, so that is called what your relational operators. If you want to relate any quantities, then we are using the relational operators. Okay, let us see the symbols for this relational operators. This is what the greater than symbol. This is what the less than symbol. This is greater than or equal to, and similarly this is less than or equal to. All these operators needs the 2 operands. Okay. Now let us see the example for this relational operators. Example for this relational operators. Okay, here you see a is equal to 4, b is equal to 3, and I have taken as x is equal to 4-bit, it is 1 0 1 0, and y is equal to 4-bit 1 1 0 1, and z is equal to 4-bit 1 x x and x. If I have written the example for a is less than or equal to b, then what is its answer? A is less than or equal. A is equal to 4 is there, b is equal to 3 is there, then it is going to evaluate logical 0. Okay. And similarly, if a is greater than b, then what happens? It evaluates logical 1. Okay, this is 4 and this is 3. Similarly, y is greater than x. What is your y value? That is 1 1 0 1. X value is 1 0 1 0. If you convert these two in the binary, then you will get y is greater than x. Okay, and its value is logical 1. If it is true means always what happens? It is going to give you the 1. If it is false means it is 0. So here you see A is less than or equal to B. This is condition is false, so you are going to get the 0 value. And next, y is less than z. Y is equal to 1101. What is z? Z is taking the ambiguous value, that is 1xx. So if in this way, in this situation, what happens? Your answer is x. Now let us study the another one operator available in the VHDL, that is equality operator. Okay, actually, so in the equality operator what happens? We are having the two types of operators. They are called the logical operators and the case equality operator. Okay, so in the equality operator what happens? You are having the two types of the operators. One is the logical operator, another one is the case equality operator. What are the logical operator? 2 double equal to, here I have written, no, this symbol 2 double equal to is called the equality operator. That is which equality? Logical equality operator. Similarly, here you see this is not symbol and the equal to, that is called a inequality operator. Okay. And next, if I have written 3 equal to sign, then it is called a case equality operator. Okay. And similarly, with the 2 equal to sign and the not symbol, it is called a case inequality operator. Okay. That means totally we are having 2 logical operators and the 2 case equality operators. Okay, just try to remember these symbols for the equality and the inequality operators. And another one point is here, for this equality operators we are using how many operands? 2 operands we are using. If you want to equate anything means we need the 2 things. Correct? So that is why this equality operator is also needs the 2 operands for the equality. And so before going to understand the examples, you should understand the difference between the logical operators and the case equality operators. What are the difference? Okay. So what are the difference? So first let us take the logical equality operators. In this logical equality operator, what happens? So it is going to yield an x if either operand has x or z in its bits. Okay, what is its meaning? So here the logical operator is nothing but what? This double equal to and the not symbol with equal to is called what? Your equal to and the not equal to, correct? So when you are comparing the 2 quantities, you think that one of the quantity is x, then x are the z, then what happens? Its answer is x or z. Okay, here what I have written, these logical equality operators will yield an x if either operand has a x or z in its bits. Okay, any one of the operand is x or the z, then your answer is x or z. But what happens this in the case equality operators? What are the case equality operators? 3 equal to sign is called your case equality operator. Not symbol and the 2 equal sign is called the case inequality operator. So here what happens? This compares both the operand bit by bit and compare all bits including x and z. The result is 1 if the operand match exactly including x and z. Okay, here what happens? Each operand is going to check bit by bit including x. If the a is equal to 1xxx and similarly b is also equal to 1xx, then its answer is 1 because both the operands are same. Okay, in the same way what happens if I have taken a is equal to 10xx, b is equal to 1xxx, then what happens? These two bits are not same, then its answer is 0. Okay, in the equality operator what happens? It is going to check each bit by bit. That means even though it is having the x and the z, it is never results in the x. Okay, its value is never results in the x. Let us see the example for this one. So here I have written the example. So you see here a is equal to 4 and b is equal to 3. So if I have written here a equal to b, then what happens? A is 4 and b is 3. What it results? Logical 0. Why? Because this is not true. Correct? It is going to equate. Okay? It is equate. It is a logical operator. So here what it results? It results 0. Similarly, if you think I have taken x is equal to 4 bit of 1010 and y is equal to 4 bit of 1101. Here what I have taken? X is not equal to y. Is it correct? Correct. It is true. So then it is going to give you the one answer. Correct? So before only what I told here, if it is the result is true means it is going to give the 1. If the result is false means it is going to give you the 0. Okay, and just let us take the z value is taken as 4 bit. It is 1, x, x and z. Similarly, m value is equal to, it is a 4 binary or 4 bit of binary. It is equal to 1, x, x and z. Similarly, I have taken another one value, that is n is equal to 4 bit of 1, x and x, 3x. So here I have taken the example z equal to m. Okay, what is this equal to? It is a case equality operator. 3 equal to, if I have written means it is case equality operator. Okay, what it results? Z is equal to 1xxz and m is equal to 1xxx. It is going to check bit by bit. That means this one is checked with this. Z is equal to m, we have to do no. Z is equal to, z is this one and m is this one. This one is compared with this, both are same. This x is compared with this x, both are same. This x, same. Z, same. That means what? This is a true condition. True means it is going to display the logical 1. Okay. Why it is logical 1? All bits match including x and z. Okay. Just the same thing I have written and here. And next another one condition, another one just you take here. Z is equal to n. Your z value is this one and n value is this one. By this also you can easily say that it is not true. This is a false. So it is going to display the logical 0. How? If anyone having the confusion, just you compare this one by z and n. Z and n. This one same. this x same, x same, z and x are different, so this is false. Then it is going to display the logical 0. Okay, what happens in the case equality operator? It is checking bit by bit, that too including x and the z. That you have to remember. Okay, and next another one is there, m is not equal to n. This not equal to inequality operator. It is called the inequality operator. Okay, in this inequality operator, what happens? Just you see what is your m value is this one and n value is this one. So it is going to give you the m and n. M is equal to 1 xxz, and next what happens? B is equal to 1 xxx. It checks, you just check bit by bit, then is they are equal? No. That means this is a true condition because it is inequality only. They are saying that m is not equal to 1. So this is not equal to 1. The condition is true. So it is going to give you logical 1. Okay. Please you do one thing. You go through once again this video. If you have any doubts means you can put in the comment box or in the Telegram group. Okay. Thank you.